What are we doing? All right. Let's go. Alright, lock in. So, 29 swaps, 3 elevations, Noland 3. We are 1 win from tying our PB, 2 wins from beating our PB. No stress, don't panic. Never stress, guys, never stress. Let's do this. Make sure we do the right one. Oh, okay, we really need a good draft out. This is the round where you want a good draft. No type. High risk, high return. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. Fast Tauros? Mixed Tauros, but very good still. 31 IV Intim Tauros is very good. I want to say it's Tauros 3? Is it Tauros 4? Tauros 4. Yeah, Tauros 4. That will very likely be with us. So let's leave Tauros 4 in there. That's a nice pickup for the first month. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's basically the same mon again, but slightly worse. Annoyingly, this Tauros doesn't have EQ, which can be a bit awkward, actually. This Tauros isn't quite as good, but it's still good. This Ursaring is, like, good as well, like, good damage, but, like, it's just not as good as Tauros. And they're doing similar-ish things, just clicking a normal move. Which enter is this? Okay. We'll leave that as Tauros 4, because we've probably drafted in Tauros 4. Which enter is this? It's fast. Entei 4 as well. I mean, if we take Tauros Entei, we are... What are we weak into? Like, rock ground? I mean, we have surf on Tauros. Entei's a bit one-dimensional, which isn't great. It kind of just clicks flamethrower or just dies, really. Still not bad, though. It's fast, strong, relatively. Houndoom. Which Doom is this? It's not max speed, but it will outspeed, Which Doom is this? Doom 4. What's the attack high there? Quite high. Yeah, 25. But that wouldn't be bad. It almost pairs kind of nicely with, like, we're bad into steals with Tauros, and then Houndoom or Entei kind of beats the steals. That's probably never getting drafted. I don't particularly like this Crowbot. Ooh, Raikou 6. Okay. I really like Raikou 6 a lot. Seems like I always get Raikous. I think this is like the third... This is the third draft in a row with a Raikou. Or did we pick up the last Raikou mid-round, I can't remember. What attack does this have? Relatively good attack again as well. 179. -6, it should be 25. No, 24. I mean, that seems good. I'm not sure how we beat... There's some things I'm not sure how to beat. Like, Tauros Raikou seems very good here. I'm just trying to figure out what we then lose to. Because this Tauros is still fast, right? Like, what's faster than 256? There's not that many Pokemon that are faster than 256. It'd have to be, like, invested. Maybe, like, the half-speed Typhlosions. Yeah, the Crobat's not great. Like, it's fast, and it has double edge, but, like, not even having Sludge Bomb for stab without recall is kind of cringe. I'm thinking it's lead Tauros. Lead Tauros, Raikou in the back, because then if it's something bad within Tim, we can come into Raikou. This is definitely Raikou 6, right? I'm pretty sure it is. No, it's not Raikou 6. I've got the wrong Raikou. Which Raikou is this? It's got special and speed. The Raikou 6 doesn't have that much speed. Raikou 4? Which one has CM too? No. Which Raikou is this? I'm officially lost. Oh no, it is Raikou 6. I thought Raikou... Wait, no, it's not Raikou 6. Raikou 6 is sub. Am I blind? Which Raikou is this? Oh, it's Raikou 1. Okay. Well, that's very fast as well, then. It's not quite as good of a swap-in, because it doesn't have the defense investment. I still think Tauros is probably the better lead. And my gut's saying it's... We're so ground weak though if we bring Entei as well. Like, Entei Raikou is like incredibly ground weak. Because Entei can't even really hit rock grounds that well. It's kind of a ground weak draft, huh? Do we need Crobat for a ground immunity? I just feel like this Crobat is just not very good. Like, is this Entei just a better version of the Houndoom? I mean, it's weaker. In terms of attack, it's a little bit quicker. It's a lot bulkier. Reflect could be nice or something as well, maybe. If we bring Ursaring, we're super fighting weak. I don't think we can bring Ursaring. It's like, pick what you want to be weak as shit into, basically. Like, say like my Tauros dies on lead and like a Swampert comes out, like what am I actually doing realistically? Yeah, that's good, Sandy. I mean, Houndoom's also weak to fighting though, so we're stacking 2 fighting weaknesses if we bring Houndoom also. I'm thinking it's lead Tauros, Raikou. And then I've got to pick what I want afterwards. Like, my brain's saying Entei, because at least then I can beat Steels better. Ursaring does have EQ, but like it's not really swapping in particularly well off lead into anything. Not the Taurus is either. I mean, the other thing to consider is we'll be faster than a lot of the fighting is, right? Are we that scared of being double weak into fighting? Surely being weak into, like, grounds is worse here. Is it really dumb to take Tauros, Ursaring, Raikou? Is that just, like, brain damaged? Sipping on Earl Grey right now? You need to get you some Yorkshire tea, Sander. That's the true meta. It probably hasn't been popularized yet. I just think 31 IV, like this Ursaring is all 31s as well. And like it has EQ coverage, which might be useful into like electric types as well if I die with Tauros. Like it's good into steals because it has EQ, and then like Skarmory, which I can't hit, I have a Raikou in the back. And like, I feel like I want Tauros in the lead because it's relatively fast, plus... I feel like if I lose Tauros with the other squad, I just lose to like the water grounds, like immediately. Now ask yourself, why not lead with Ursa? I mean, Ursa's slower, and Ursa doesn't really swap into anything particularly well, but Tauros Intimon lead seems nice. Plus, Tauros being faster than Ursa means a lot of the times I won't take that damage initially. Or, like, I'll get a kill a lot of the times with, like, a Tauros lead that I'm worried that I won't pick up the kill with Ursaring. Which I think is why I'm leading Tauros over Ursa. It's nice to have, like, almost let Tauros go down versus the first mon. Like, kill something, chunk the next mon. Maybe come in with Raikou after that, clean up, and then have, like, a full HP Ursa in the back to just, like, power something through, basically, is the thought. I feel like Tauros lead being fast is just nice for 1v1 opportunity. Plus, like, Ursaring's probably going to be the Pokemon we look to swap out of this, like, gang of Pokemon. So I think it makes sense for the middle slot to be the unknown Pokemon that we're going to swap in. I think I'm taking this squad. I just want to check this Ursaring, what spread this was. Its count is quite nice for Ursaring as well, also. So those are right. This should be Raikou one. This Raikou isn't max IV though, is it? My Ursaring and my... I guess that's the other thing as well, these are perfect IVs. But I suppose so would Entei be a perfect IV. I just don't think Entei's so one-dimensional, like I don't think Entei is that good here. So this Ursa was counter Ursa double edge. I like the coverage on this Ursaring as well. I like the art. We need to fix Raikou's IVs after this, but let's do Ursaring first. I have no clue which Ursaring this is. Ursa 2? Ursa 2. And then Raikou's IVs are scuffed currently. So what's our Raikou? 179. 24. Defense is very high, 29. We do want to reset this though, because its speed tier is currently under Aerodactyls, which would be a problem. So we're kind of hoping we don't see Aerodactyl in this first fight. Also, well, what the hell? Just happened? What have I just done? I just scuffed this so bad. Yeah, this thing's got really bad special IVs. 3. That's pretty poor. 233, that's pretty high. 28. Speed's low as well though. We definitely want to be resetting after this, I think. Minus 24 should be 7. Can someone remind me to rest after this battle, please? I'll make a note for myself, but I would appreciate if someone would remind me also. Let's do it. Alright, we're locked in. Let's go. Yes. Well, that's a great start, isn't it? Okay. Tyranitar. High risk, high return. So, more likely to be 3 or 10, technically. 3 probably wants to DD. And 10 probably also wants to DD. It is -1 attack right now. What we need to figure out, we do have Brick Break on Ursa as well. But we will be slower if it does DD this turn. We don't do a lot of damage, to be completely honest. That does actually nothing. No Raikou in the back, aren't we? So we'll still be faster with Raikou if it DDs once. What's our beautiful Ursa Ring doing to this? It's not a guaranteed kill. That's kind of rough. Damn. What about the other T-Tars? What are we scared of? It would need to DD. After one DD, is it going to be faster than my Tauros? It won't. So it'll DD again. And it will be faster after 2 DDs, and then we'll still be quicker with Raikou. So, do we die after +1 hit? We don't. Do we just surf this? Because we don't actually kill anyway with Ursa Ring, which is kind of cringe. I don't think we're ever going Raikou, because a lot of them have EQ coverage. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think we surf once and see what happens. I'm still faster after 2 DDs, which is like massive. So let's surf once and see which one it is. T-Wave, huh? Does that mean it's mono Rock Slide? Probably. I don't think there's that many T-Tars that have T-Wave. Is it only 8 that has T-Wave? Yeah, only 8 has T-Wave. This thing has Rest though, huh? I think it's hard switch here. Because we can Brick Break this now with, we've got our chip for Brick Break to kill with Ursa Ring. We keep our Intim alive and healthy. And as long as it doesn't DD this turn, we'll still be faster. And even if it does DD, it's gonna be hitting me for like 40%. But I'll take 2 lots of sand as well, which is annoying. But if it doesn't DD and just raw rock slides, then that's good for us. Like, I don't think we can attack again, because if we attack again, we'll just put it in a rest loop, which we're gonna come out as the loser of. 32, 48. Which is what? About 67%. What's the AI for rest? Over 50%. If it moves before, it moves after. It could rest here. It's still quite likely to not rest. I think we make the hard switch now before it gets any DD boosts up. I like the idea here of going Ursa. Let's go Ursa and Brick Break this. It's not gonna T-Wave again this turn. Okay. We should just be able to brick break this now, right? I believe. It has a lumberry, so it can't dodge or anything. We're guaranteed faster, we just brick break it. Lovely. Likely boom, Clydol. And we're paralyzed on Tauros, so we'll be slower than this. And we'll be slower than this now, which is not ideal. So this was T-Tar 8. And now we're looking for high-risk Clydol. Considering T-Tar didn't have any high-risk moves, this is very likely to be Clydol 4. It is going to be Erdbeben. Very likely Clydol 4. I only have Thunderbolt on my Raikou, correct? Yes. What does Clydol 4 want to do into my Ursaring? It wants to EQ. There's no overlapping roll with Psychic, so it never would. I don't think there's any reason to click anything other than counter here. I guess the only concern would be if this isn't Clydol 4, and this is a complete high return, high risk, high return one on the back afterwards. Which would be pretty bad. We know it can't be Clydol 1 because of Lum as well. So 2 out of these are now clicking... I mean... Clydol 3 really wants to click Sunny Day this turn to change the weather from sand. And both the other ones... I mean, Clydol 2 could be annoying because it will start setting up actually. The problem is we're not faster on the comeback out. Like, I'd be worried to... Clydol 2 would be terrible, actually, yeah. Clydol 2 would be so bad. What am I doing to Clydol 2 with Tauros? %. It's not even enough to pick up the kill the turn off, though. How healthy am I on Tauros? I would get an Intim up, though, as well as the other thing. Like, my gut instinct is it's probably Clydol 4, and against Clydol 4, I want to counter. But the problem is, if it's not Clydol 4 and it's Clydol 2 and I counter, it's very likely just going to double team this turn, and then my chance of losing just skyrockets. It's very unfortunate that it's a ground type because I don't get to see if it's lefties or not. It's a bit of a 50-50 here, to be honest. What's Clydol 2 doing to my Ursaring? Clydol 2 is not doing the most to my Ursaring, though. Because it has no attack investment, actually. So if we take Sand Chip, we can still double edge the turn after against this one. I think I'm going to counter, because if it is Clydol 2, I should still be able to live an Earthquake the turn afterwards. I'll still get 2 chances to attack. I'm going to click counter here, I think. I might regret this. Nice. I think that was likely Clydol 4 then, because I think Clydol 2 wanted to double team. Oh, that doesn't kill. I probably should have just double-edged anyway then, actually. I thought that would kill. I really did. Well, now it sees the kill, so now it really wants to EQ. There's no reason to take more chip on Tauros because we're playing the paralysis game as it is now. Let's just double edge. We're probably dead here, but we'll come back out. It's fine. Alright. Do they do... Can I figure out what that was from the damage roll, actually? They used what? EQ, then Psychic. So it could still be... It can't be Glide 2 though, because it would have had lefties, it's guaranteed Glide 4. Yeah, I really should have double edged into that actually. Like, I really thought that counter would kill. I basically just risked it being Glide 2 for no reason though. That was kind of stupid. But, it's fine. Right, we're hoping we don't end up full powered here, otherwise things could get awkward. Don't think there's any reason to not... Okay, well that's... Yeah, that's not good, is it? Alright, 1v1. 1v1 it is. Let's see what we got. It can't be a ground type. Unless it's a rock ground type, which would be very unlucky. I think we should be okay here. It's going to be high risk explode. Which is facade, I guess? Don't actually really know. High risk explode. Oh, there's... Okay, there's a lot of high risk explodes, never mind. It can't be X-Bar 1. Can't be Focus Bombs. Can't be that one. It's X-Bar 3 or 4. X-Bar 3 is fine. We just CM once and then kill it. X-Bar 4 could crit kill us. They're both White Herb. I think it's better to actually just Raw Thunderbolt then. Because we can get power into full power chance. I think X-Bar 4 is the scary one. We're really not scared of 3, so we don't want to CM. I guess we just attack here, forget crit chance, power chance. We can maybe even just... Yeah. I think this is just the fly. We just need to not get crit by Mega Kick EQ here. Okay, it's X-Powered 3. We're probably fine. As long as this doesn't get max roll crit. I think we live even max roll crit, to be honest. Welcome in, Cameron. We will not be getting Fire Red Leaf Green on Switch. I speak collectively for the group of people that are here. Alright, we've tied PB now. If we beat next battle, that's PB. I don't think we want that T-type, makes us too fighting weak. Yeah, water weather, okay. I'm not swapping for anything out of those collective. We have a pretty... Oh, I didn't rest, man. Oh, I should have rested. Oh. Can someone remind me next battle? I'll add some exclamation marks so I remember. Oh yeah, nice water type, man. Fucking Registeel. Solid. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's really not the lead we want to see. Oh, and I didn't rest, so I don't have my special attack boost with Rocket. I don't think there's a Registeel with a weather move, is there? No, so we have no clue which one this is. Oh, God. Bet you I'm not even doing that much with Ursa. Ursa does decent damage, actually. I'm worried about letting this thing ramp up, aren't I? Do we just hard switch? It feels like just a hard switch here. I'm not going to think about this too much, and I think I'm just going to take my hard switch. We can get superpowered in the come-in, but at least... I mean, what's the worst that happens here, right? Probably, like, getting hit by a focus punch would be pretty bad, but this one wants to DT turn 1. This is probably the... like, Reggie 5 would be really bad here, because it would have a DT up. Reggie 6 is bad, but we live 2 hits, which is nice. I think it's basically Reggie 5 is diabolical for us here, but I don't think we can really play around that. Let's just go Ursa Ring and click Earthquake. Amnesia. Does that tell me it's Reggie 1? No, Reggie 3 can also have Amnesia. Okay, so it's Reggie 1 or Reggie 3. Counter would be super annoying. I think Reggie 3 is still very likely to click Amnesia again this turn. I'm not sure what the Amnesia versus Curse AI is. Like, I feel like it would have clicked Curse if it had Curse, but I could be wrong. If he uses HP is, so it's a 50% chance of +2 for Amnesia. And then what about Curse? Yeah, it can have Explosion Cameron, which unfortunately is one of the 2 that are left in this mix as well. Okay, so it was basically a chance to tie or beat it. It's like an AI website. I'll post it in the chat. You can search the moves and it tells you what the AI is behind them. Maybe Amnesia was more likely than Curse. I'm not necessarily sure this changes what we're doing. I think we probably need... It's what? 1 or 3? Does it have lefties? No, 1 has quick. Of course the boom 1 has quick blow. Reggie 1 we want to EQ before it starts cursing. Reggie 3... We could EQ here, and then it could counter us. Do we die to that? 192 max. If we absolute max roll EQ, we can die to counter, but it would have to be a legitimate max roll. So I think we're just gonna EQ here. We only die to a literal max roll counter. Curse, so it's Reggie 1. I don't think we kill, but the problem is it's gonna rest if we don't kill. What did we hit it for? It's gonna rest here, which is annoying. 20. This could get out of hand here. 336. $41. 140 to 146. We can kill with a high roll here. I mean, it's going to be resting here, and we need most damage anyway, so I think we always just EQ regardless. It's gonna rest and get its chesto up, which could be annoying, but at least then we can EQ again and try and get it to rest so we can just hit it while it's resting. This can get out of hand if it starts, like if it curses again here, this can start getting out of hand. Because we're still a 3-hit KO at the moment, but after one more rest we won't be. Or after one more curse, sorry. Okay, that's really good for us that it amnesia'd though. That's probably okay. I don't think... I mean, we're always EQing here, because even if it rests, we're faster. We got crit chance. I think we always just keep EQing here. Like, if it doesn't rest, we get a 3-hit KO. That was a really high damage roll. The hell? Alright, well, this thing's dead. I'm just going to EQ again because I don't trust Brick Bright to kill. Cool, good stuff, Ursa Ring. So there's 2 Weathermons in the back is the thing we need to keep in mind here. So this is Hail Walrein, this is going to be Walrein 1, guaranteed. I don't think there's any Pokemon that has 2 weather moves, so this is guaranteed Walrein 1. Which is the least threatening of the bunch. It's very likely protecting this turn. Let's have a look at Walrein 1. I don't think we ever want to swap here, do we? I guess we just Brick Brag twice. I don't really see a reason to do anything else. I don't think Raikou T-Bot would have killed if we hard swapped either. Do we ever stall this out and full setup on this actually with Raikou? It could be like a sandstorm ground type though, couldn't it? Maybe that's not worth it. Because we could stall this out of blizzards with Raikou quite easily. What are we scared of with weather moves? Maybe like Zapdos or something? No, because Raikou just beats Zapdos. I think I'm just going to take my kill here. Like, Ursaring's still healthy, we have 3 Mons. Like, I'm not going to try and overplay it with, like, stalling blizzards and setting up when we're up 3-1. Let's just take the kill. If we were down bad, I'd probably be thinking harder about that. It's Weather Ludi, which means it's not... Oh, it could be Stall Ludi, actually, couldn't it? Well, now we're wishing we went to +6, aren't we? It's going to want to change the weather this turn, which means we get a free hit. I think we should be fine still. It could still be Ludi 1 as well, also. Do we really care? I think it's just always double edge, isn't it, really? Like, we have 2 fast ones in the back. We can always revenge. We just want as much damage as we can now. This might help as well, because if it sees the kill, that would actually be good for us. It might see the kill, like, Rain boosted if it's Ludi 1. I suppose we don't really care about Ludi 1 though anyway, do Let's just keep spamming double edge. Oh, it doesn't have swift swim, so it's still just faster. Lovely. Cool. Yes, thank you, Sandy. And that will turn our Raikou into all 24s, won't it? But importantly, it makes our Raikou faster than Aerodactyl, which is massive. Okay, it's here somewhere. Don't skip it. Bro, I thought my game froze then, Jesus Christ. Rest. Yes. Cool, so now my Raikou is all 24s. I didn't read what the phrase was. Let me go and check the stream. I think... Wait, does he tell you the phrase afterwards, actually? I can't remember. Doesn't he tell me the phrase now, actually? Yeah, okay. No type. High risk. Okay. So, basically the same shit again. I believe that is a new PB. Is it not? I believe that was win 58. So we're in new PB territory. What did we fight? It was Ludi, Walrein, and Reggie 1. I mean, Reggie 1's pretty good. Do we ever want Reggie 1? The thing is, Reggie 1's also ground weak though, and Raikou's already ground weak. Does this make sense to take? I feel like this doesn't really make sense, right? Yeah, like, it's really good, but, like, I don't want to stack ground weakness with Raikou. I think I'm skipping. We have such a, like, IV advantage currently as well. Like, Registill's very good, though, for, like, setup switching and just stalling moves out, I guess. Maybe it's good into high risk, but maybe not for Oko moves, though. Okay. We wish we had a Registill right now, huh? Espeon, huh? What does Tauros... Did we just kill with the IV advantage? Espeon 1's the bulky one, right? I think we always just go for the kill here. I'm just gonna click double edge. CM, which could be Espeon 1, which could live, which would be tragic. Nice. So we know it's a CM Espeon. But there's 3 CM Espeons, so... Not particularly helpful, actually, all things considered. High risk WoW Lord. This is likely Fissure WoW Lord then, I guess. Why, oh lord. Not that Cam Navarro. Oh, hell no, Sandy. Oh, hell no. I'd be filing the, be getting that registration number, bro. That's just peak. Peak times. So there's 2 fissures here, which is not really ideal. I guess it's technically more likely to be 4, because it could have been Espeon 2. But it can realistically be any of these. Warlord 2. We're gonna take a shit ton of recall though, huh? Probably wants to curse though. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, thank you. Well, we're in new PB territory regardless. I'm really hoping to take down Nolan this time for Nolan 3, but we shall see. Yeah, Warlord 2 is probably just cursing, which is going to make it awkward because I'm going to get rest looped with double edge. How much does Raikou do? Do I need to be worried about that getting out of hand, or can I just come back in and debolt it afterwards? We actually raw kill these. The problem is they could just fissure this turn, I think. To be fair, the one that's... Oh god. Do we just hard switch? I feel like hard switching into a fissure is just such a troll though. Because, I mean, Amnesia's kind of annoying as well though, right? I mean, Amnesia's probably okay, because we'd chunk it now and then we'd be faster and then we can clean up. I don't think Tauros matters too much here. I think we throw a double edge in the mix. And then once we figure out which Warlord it is, we can consider going Raikou instead. I don't think we die to recall plus double edge, do we? We'd be doing what? What am I on? I'm on 210. No, I don't die to that. So I'm just gonna fire a double edge and we'll just see which one this is. This will stop the double team one from wanting to double team on loop anyway. That's not a crit, that's a lot of damage. That must have been max roll. Surf, huh? Do we live that? We don't live that. Okay. I mean, we just come back in and we kill this with Raikou then, right? So that was... Maybe we want to go... No, maybe we want to go Ursaring first because it's high risk, actually. In case it's like some type of horrible ground type. We don't want to be swapping out once we give them a setup chance. I suppose a lot of them will just see the kill on Raikou anyway though, right? Maybe we should have thought about preserving a bit more. Switching into Fissure just seemed terrible though. So it's Warlord 4, which we said was probably more likely if it was Espeon 2. Okay, what do we want to do here? Used Raw Surf. Warlord 4. It does have Quick Claw is the other thing to keep in mind. If we get Quick Claw fissured, I'm shooting myself. I'm just putting that out there into the universe. I guess we'd be worried to go Raikou into Quick Claw EQ, wouldn't we? Yeah, it does a lot. I think it's Ursaring here. And we also have our own Quick Claw on Ursaring, so we can maybe scam by Quick Clawing if it Quick Claws. Which would be very funny. I believe we can just EQ here. Used Surf as no setup. Yeah, we just EQ. Let me just double check. There's no way that's more than 40%, right? 16, yeah, that's 33%, we're chilling. Save ourselves the recall damage. So, we are looking at high risk Altaria, which I'm guessing is Perish, would be my guess. Where's Altaria? Is there a DD double edge Altaria as well though, maybe? No, the DD one's EQ area less. Just guaranteed Altaria too. Which is probably one of the least threatening, probably the least threatening high-risk mon of all time. I'd have to put it out there. It's probably something worse, but that's pretty high up the shit list, I think. Altaria too. Yeah, I mean, it's just always double edge, isn't it? I mean, we can always come back in and just T-bolt this as well now we have damage. We should be chilling now. I mean, it's Perish sunged as well, so it's just dead. I'm surprised there's not AI to stop the trainer from using Perish sung when it's its last mon. I'm surprised that it can perish when it's on its last Pokemon. I guess it's probably just an oversight. You know what? 31 IV Bear is kind of impressing me. I'm sure we'll get fraud checked against Nold, but 31 IV Bear is putting in some work. No type, no phrase. Would I like to swap? I'm guessing the answer's no, but remind me what this guy had again. It was unknown Espeon though, wasn't it? Can we figure out anything from what we had afterwards? I mean, Espeon 1 is still pretty decent. We'd be very scared to end up with Espeon 2 though, wouldn't we? Espeon 2 is just such a fraud. I'm not swapping in case that's Espeon 2. I hate Espeon 2 with a passion. The one time I used it in... I can't remember how long ago it was very disappointing. We are not using that, let's just keep. Plus Espeon 1's also not very good into Latte. These Tauros can just fire off a double edge, or maybe even do some type of Rock Tomb cringe. Who knows? Flygon. That's not great actually for us. At least we've got Interim. I feel like that's kind of a weird lead. I don't know how scared I should be considering it's Intim, but there's Scopelands, Flygons, which could just crit me through Intim anyway, which is annoying. Well, I guess 2 of them are just guaranteed clicking EQ here. Yeah, we don't do enough damage. Thing is, it doesn't matter here. Like, this is actually really cringe. Should I consider Rock Tombing here? This is so bad because my Ursaring's slower afterwards. So, like, if I do get, like, crit EQ'd by Flygon 3 or 4... I live crit from Flygon 3 and 4, but the problem is I'm still slower. I don't live either because I'll die to recoil. This is actually really pretty terrible. What's Ursaring taking from Flygon. I mean, it would have to be double crits to be really bad though, because it's intimidated, right? Let's think about this for a second. And like, this is our ground type, so Raikou feels a lot better into the back. Yeah, we won't be faster after a slow. Yeah, because we're still slower with Ursaring even after we drop its speed, so that never really feels like the fire, does it? We do kill with Double Edge on Ursa though. Do we surf into Double Edge so we don't die to, because it's faster than us on... No, it's only faster than us with 1 and 2. I'm gonna surf first, because, mind you, it's -1, so we're dead to crit anyway, aren't we? Because we can't live EQ into crit EQ regardless. So we might as well just Double Edge, so we can break with Ursa, I guess. Does this matter? Because this is intimidated as well. It could matter against Flygon 2, actually. Because we might be able to live 2 hits if we... I'm going to surf first, because we kill anyway with a Double Edge from Ursa. So I'm going to surf then Double Edge, I think. Is that ever a troll? Even if it's sunny days this turn, do we get the kill guaranteed? We don't, but it's incredibly likely. We'd have to min roll, like absolute min roll. But then this is the one that we're worried about, aren't we? So why do we not just... What does it do in the sun with Fire Blast? 75 max. So yeah, our recoil would put us in range to die to Fire Blast afterwards. I'm going to surf first, then Double Edge. We're faster, which means it's Flygon 1 or 2, actually. Declaw. Oh no, it means it's 3 or 4, right? Oh, it sees Declaw as higher damage because it's intimidated. Of course. It was always going to Declaw though. And now we're faster, which means we just get to kill it. Okay, well that works. Yeah, okay. I didn't factor in Intimidate into what it was going to pick though. That wasn't actually ever scary, I don't think. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Now we hopefully... Oh, dude. Well, last time we served under the premise that we can revenge with a brick break on our good friend Ursaring. I don't think anything has changed from last time to this time from the setup. Annoyingly, this time we haven't intimidated it, so DD will be a bit scarier. But we'll be faster than all the non-DD ones, and I'm guessing we live a hit from the DD ones also. Unless it's a crit. What are we taking? No, we're not taking a massive amount. Brick Break can straight kill some of them as well. Yeah, I think we just surf here. We never want to swap into a move. Let's just click surf. That seems like a lot of damage. Special Tar? Tar 4? Is it? Maybe not guaranteed. That damage roll seems very high though, so I've got a feeling that's Tar 4 with no bulk. Oh, Tar 4 has HP actually. Okay, well, let's think about this for a minute. We don't know which Flygon it was 3 or 4. So it used Crunch. It's got to be a Crunch T-Tar is the first thing we know. So we can get rid of everything that doesn't have Crunch. You don't have Crunch. You do. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't, and you don't. Just double check that. Yeah. So it's gotta be one of these. Can we figure out from bulk? Because 4 has max HP, so 4's taking different damage to the other ones. This to me looks like this is gonna be T-Tar 2 or 9 then. Because that looks like too much damage, but let's just confirm. So it's either 2, 4, or 9. Two is taking 38 to 44, which looks like that type of damage roll. 4 is taking 37 max, which that looks more than 37. Let's just double check. 27 48s. So it's taken about 44-ish%, which seems like max on 2 or 9, doesn't it? Guaranteed, yeah. So this is T-Tar 2 or 9. One has Quick Claw, one has Bright Powder. So either way, we're playing the roulette here. We can get... It's going to be slower than us though, isn't it? And if we go in and it's 9 then probably wants to attract as well. What does 9 want to use for attacking move? Does it ever want to crunch us? Overlapping, so we wouldn't be able to swap back out. Quick Claw EQ onto Raikou seems bad, is the initial thought. Yeah, that's like diabolically bad. I think it's Ursaring always then. Let's go Ursa and just try and kill this. It would need a Quick Claw or a Bright Powder for us to take any damage here. Nice, we hit. We don't know which one it is, but that's okay. I don't really like the idea of taking no bulk T-Tar, so I don't think we'll be drafting that. Electric Blast. I think that should be fine. We can probably stall this out with Raikou if we die. 2 or 9. It's no phrase, isn't it? So can't be high risk, but there is no high risk electric. So we have no clue. Let's just click EQ and we can always stall this out with Raikou if we need to. If we get crit or something. We should tank this. Lovely. Do we ever want Flygon? Gives us a ground immunity, but it also makes us even weaker into like the water grounds with ice coverage. I don't think we're swapping here. I think we're keeping again. No type high risk. Let's see your power in full, huh? Blaziken. It's not a great lead for us, is it? It's intimidated at least. most likely to be 3 or 4. 3 is very likely. Problem is with 3 is if we leave it short with double edge, then that is diabolically bad. And we run the risk of just getting reverse swept. It is -1. We are faster as well, actually. I don't know what the AI is for Endure. Let's have a quick look. No, it doesn't like it at full HP. When does it start to like it? If it's under 35%, it likes to use it. Okay. So otherwise, it's pretty much always -1. Under 4% is also -1. Under 4% being -1 is quite interesting. Because it means a hell of a lot of those damage rolls, it's not going to want to do it, right? Because, like, what's the minimum damage rolls? 260? What percent's that? 5%? When does it... Like, there's only one... I don't know if it counts, like, on the percent. There's only 2 rolls with double edge, even if it lives that it wants to endure, still. If it's 1 HP, -1, what does it do to him? It gets Salak overheat, though, is the other problem, right? It'll just kill me with Eva. Wow, that still does 135%. And then I'm guessing Raikou doesn't like that either. Because Raikou will be slower post Salak. Thank you, KT. How are we doing this fine Saturday? Oh yeah, we're getting absolutely chopped by that. Putting this into range just seems terrible. Can we really play around it though, isn't the other question. This could also be 4. Do any of these just die? Is my next question. Are they all the same roll? Yes. They're all the same roll, but we're only scared of the Salak one because we'll be... no, we need to be scared of Blaze. We need to be scared of Blaze on the regular ones, don't we? Because what are they clicking at full HP? Sunny day, maybe. Quick Break doesn't kill us, and it's intimed. What's Surf doing to Blaziken 3? 60 to... See, that doesn't really work, because then I'm still worried about... So just T-Bolter. I'm too worried about getting swept by this thing if I put it into, like, 1 HP. Like, yes, I can come back in and live 1 with Raikou if I don't get crit, but then I'm also, like, 1 and a tiny bit of Pokemon into the backline. Whereas if we attack with Surf or with Thunderbolt here, then get... What do we need with Raikou to clean up? Very little. I'm gonna T-Bolt here, I think. I'm too scared of Double Edge leaving it in range to just shit on us with Salak. Is this playing too conservative though? Like, realistically? Because what's 4 gonna do to us? Like, 4 can just kill us with overheat right now. Never before wished that I was Raikou 3 until this moment. I could at least just quick attack it then. The thing is, there's so few ranges where it will want to endure. I mean, it's gonna get this. It doesn't need to endure though, will it? Because it will get the Salak boost anyway. No, we are worried about Double Edge. We're worried about it living Double Edge and then just killing us this turn. Because at full HP, what's Blaziken 3 doing? It's clicking overheat, so if I hit it and I leave it 1 HP, it's just killing us raw. And then it's Salak boosted reversal the next mon. I think we have to T-Bolt, actually, now that I've looked at it again. I'm gonna T-Bolt. We could get a para full para. Not likely, but... Layers kick. So which one's that? Could crit us here. Yeah, classic. Okay, not ideal. It was 2, which is annoying because we could have just killed that. It was not likely to be 2 though because of high risk. Yeah, we could have double-edged that one maybe, but into 3 I think we made the right play and 3 was the most likely. I don't regret the play we made though. We just go Raikou and kill this now. Let's just double check that it definitely kills. Yeah, 100%. Just go Raikou and kill this. We take too much to try and do any type of setup and it has scope lens, so we just take our kill here. Oh. It's gonna be Boom Fari, isn't it, with Quick Claw again, like last time when I lost this piece of shit. Can be any of them technically, but 2 and 4 are more likely. Oh, I don't like seeing that. We should live a hit from a Fari though at 31 IV, right? We need 2 hits to kill though. We will be faster with Ursa as well though. Because we could see to play less into... Oh no, because they're focus band, not bright powder, aren't they? This can go so wrong here. Like, there's about 1,000,000 ways to die here. We never go hard bear, do we? I don't think that's ever the play. Let's look at the damage and rule out going just straight to the bear. We don't do enough damage. Because counter will kill, but then we'll be too weak into the back, probably. No, we don't even take enough to counter reliably, actually. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, it's always staying with Raikou. It's more likely to be 2 or 4, isn't it? Fari, to be fair, Fari 1 isn't too scary. Fari 1's actually relatively okay. We probably want to T-Bolt Fari 1 though before it gets light screener. Fari 2, we're not too scared of. We probably also just want to T-Bolt Fari 2 because it doesn't have Quick Claw. Fari 3 could be annoying because it could focus band us the turn after, but then we get a revenge chance again with Ursa. So T-Bot also feels good into Fari 3. And then Fari 4. Fari 4 is the scariest one because we would drop a T-Bolt on it. Then it would want to EQ for the kill, and then it could Quick Claw boom our last mon. So Fari 4 is very scary here. The thing is though, because it has Quick Claw, we need the damage, because if we see him this turn and it EQs us, and then it Quick Claw EQs us the turn after, we just lose. So we always need to just Thunderbolt here. Let's just drop the Thunderbolt. Alright, we're hoping to see like Light Screen Fari or... I don't know, Fari 2 maybe is better than Fari 4. Edge? I guess that tells us which one it is. Edge is interesting though. Because that one would have EQ'd, 4 would have EQ'd, guaranteed. 3 would have also EQ'd, so I think that's actually guaranteed for everyone, I think. And how much did we take? We took 128, 138, 142. Which is a 41 roll. To be fair, I think they're all the same attack, aren't they? Can't be 43 because it doesn't have edge. I think this has to be 41. Which could focus band us, which would be annoying, but I think we live another hit and it would kill itself with double edge potentially. We don't want to play around with this because it doesn't see a kill, so it could light screen, which would be annoying into the last mon. I think we just take our T-bolt here. I think that's guaranteed 41. Let me just double check again. 42's EQing for 42's probably protecting, it's not 42. 43 is definitely EQing, and it doesn't have double edge. 44 is definitely EQing. It's got to be 41. Which means there's a high risk mon in the back guaranteed. Okay. We're hoping for no focus band here. Nice. High risk guardy, huh? I hate seeing guard of war, there's too many guard sets. Maybe high risk will narrow it down for us though. Yeah, it's gonna be D1 guard, isn't it? Alright, guard 5, 6, 7. Now, I need to remind myself of what the Destiny Bond AI is. When does it want to start debonding? So, it will move after the foe. If these will move after the foe or the foe's HP is over 70%, or the user's HP is over 70%, so it's -1 to debond right now. Unconditionally -1. Oh, well, it's and terminate. So it's never going to debond against Raikou then, because I'm faster. So we just drop 2 T-bolts on this, right? Because we live. I don't think we have a rest, because if we get Spid F dropped, we'll get 2 hit KO'd, probably. We don't guarantee to 2 hit KO either, though. Hard 6 has Lum, so paralysing it and Sync doesn't make sense. Why does Guard have to be so bulky? We see what happens. I mean, crit, we just die. Which doesn't sound good to me. What are we doing with Ursa into this? We only need a tiny bit of damage to kill with Ursa. But then, if Ursa's in, it won't. It will be faster, so it will get the chance of just debonding. This is actually kind of awkward. It feels like T-Bolt almost feels like a mistake here. Because if I T-Bolt then get crit, it's going to want to debond, like, really badly. Well, if I get it under 50%. Because it'll be faster. So then it'll have a chance of +1 for debond 50% every turn, which means I can't even like spam counter to stall it out because it's only a 50% chance. I feel like it makes more sense to try and... Because what am I taking from cards? Like I don't get 2 hit KO'd. So I could always just brick break and then try and double edge afterwards. Under 51%. Because what's my damage roll? So it's going to want a Psychic because it will see the kill then. Are we worried about Salak? We're still faster post Salak, so we're not worried about Salak. I don't think resting this turn gets us anything, because we'll just get psychic by most of them anyway. What's Calm Minds? Yeah. So this one could very easily just see Oh, this is so scary. Because does Ursaring die to it? +1. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, Navarre. It's just a crit that would be bad. Just coming in, good luck on the run. Thank you, Raven. The other thing I'm scared of, Navarre, is if I CM on Guard 7, and it also starts CMing, like if it crits me and kills me, then it might just outspeed and kill Ursaring as well. I don't know how much it probably needs quite a lot to kill just raw Ursaring though. Yeah, like we're talking +3 to get a roll. Thing is, a lot of our rolls don't put it... Maybe it's T-Bolt once. I'm worried about T-bolting then getting crit, basically. Like, that's really bad. Like, if I T-bolt it and then I get crit, like, we're cooked. Because if I get the damage roll to put it below 51, it's going to want to debond. And Ursaring can't really stall the debonds reliably. And 7's annoying, because, like... It's gonna just CM boost up with me. Well, I'll have to rest and it can just keep CMing. Like, 7 wants to CM right now. Thank you. I hate God so much. God's so awkward. You're still faster post Salak. I'm considering just running the double T-bolt though. But realistically against... Say we CM and we rest. We live even regular into crit, don't we? There's not that many rolls of our T-Bolt that put this in range. It's not very often you wish you were a bit weaker. God's sick. In fact, actually, most of the time we do put it into range for the problem. I'm gonna CM and then rest, I think. I could also just rest first to try and scout. But the problem is, I think they're all the same... Yeah, they're all the same attacks. If they click Psychic, I still don't get any info on which one it is. I think CM feels okay here. We might try and Thunderwave it as well. Is it ever just Thunderwave? Because then we'll be faster with... Wait. Let's think about Thunderwave for a second. Because Thunderwave makes us faster with Ursa, and Ursa doesn't die to a crit either. There is a Lum Guard. I don't think we can't live 3 hits anyway. I think I'm liking Thunderwave actually now that I think about it. Because then if it's slower, it never wants to debond. I think it's... Wait, I think it's actually T-Wave. Wait. How we doing, Joplin? How we doing? Congrats on your PB as well, Joplin. I think we paralyze it. Because even if it ends up being God 6 with Lum, we actually do live 1. I'm gonna paralyze it. I don't necessarily care that we get paralyzed back. Do I? Do I care if we get synced into... Did it have trace? Did anyone see? I can't remember. Things that I should have looked at. Let me see if it has trace. I'm gonna go back and have a look quickly. Because, like, if it's trace, there's no reason to not just T-Wave this, in my mind. Maybe we rest first to be a bit healthier, but I don't think we live anything extra if we rest. I think this is sync, because I didn't see anything when it came out. Do we care if we get paralyzed? Because even if we get synced, I think it is synced, but if we kill it and we get synced and we get paralyzed, right, we get a rest chance because we'll still be faster because we'll both be paralyzed. If you T-Wave into a Lumberry, though, and then... Do you get synced on the T-Wave still? Because I guess that's how it goes wrong, right? If we T-Wave into the Lum one, we get paralyzed, we're slower, we get killed, and then we're just Ursaring versus this in the back. Maybe we Calm Mind first to fish. I mean, dude, this is such a hard choice. Because which one's the Lum one? There's also a Quick Claw, but we're not too worried about Quick Claw. Yeah, because the one that has Lum, we don't want to T-Bolt, because we're very likely to put it into wanting to D-Bond range anyway. So it's God 6. Oh, we actually just murk God 6 in one hit. So we actually don't... Okay, I'm T-Waving. We don't care if it's God 6, because we just murk God 6 anyway. God 6 has no bulk, so we just kill it. Fine. Don't be Lum. Okay, CM. So this is God 7. Okay. And then God 7 we don't guaranteed kill. But I think because it will be slower with the D, we always just T-Bolt. Because if we T-Bolt we win anyway, right? We don't die to a Quick Claw crit anyway. Yeah, we live. Actually, maybe at +1 we die to Quick Claw crit, right? Yeah, +1 we actually do die to Quick Claw crit. Yeah, +1 we do die to Quick Claw crit. We want to try and 1v1 this, don't we? I think. We're taking too much damage now, though. This is the one that Ursaring doesn't kill. We want to just try to damage this here. We want to die, realistically. It probably sees the kill now, actually, which is good for us. Because if it sees the kill now... We need to... Because we're dead anyway if we get full powered. So we don't... ideally, we just Thunderbolt here, get some chip, and then just kill with Ursaring and don't get Quick Claw critted. Let's just T-Bolt. Full power there's really a cringe, to be honest. Because now we're playing Quick Claw games with Ursa. That's actually a really annoying paralysis. Odds are still in our favour. It would need to crit us, or Quick Claw us through paralysis. Let's think about that. We die to crit anyway, so I don't think it matters if we... Yeah, we actually just die to a Quick Claw now if it doesn't get full powered any of these turns. I think we just double edge, because that gives us chance to just crit it and kill it, and we don't die to double edge recall plus psychic anyway, and we always die to 2 psychics regardless, so I think we always just double edge here. Oh no, we should have brick braided in case it. Oh no, because it's slower, it won't ever debond. We already covered this. Oh, we just crit anyway. Nice. Yeah, it would have never debonded there because it's slower than us, so it gets guaranteed -1 and terminate. So the only way we would have lost that is if we got quick clawed through paralysis on the second turn. Or if we got crit that turn. So that crit could have helped. Like if we got crit there, we would have lost, so crit might have mattered. Probably didn't, but could have, potentially. That was scary. I did not like that. Do we ever want guard 7? I don't like guard 7 into latties though. I mean, not great into latties. Because it's not faster than the laddies are either, which is not ideal. No type high risk. I'm in my own no type high risk hellhole here. It's just on loop. I feel like I'm living the same day. I think we're keeping her. Oh, this card's decent, but it's so slow as well, especially at 3 IV. Yeah, I think if it was the timid guard with debond, I'd think about it a bit more, but I think just being that slow, debond isn't as useful. Let's take rest out of all the calcs as well. I got dicey versus that Gardevoir, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well that's not great. Okay. Probably reversal Harrow if it's high risk. Let's see what the crosses are saying. More likely to be 1 or 4. 1's not as scary because 1's slow. 4's the scary one because that's reversal Salak. Okay. Cross 1. If we double edge it, we put it in range to just murk us with... Well, cross 1's not too scary other than focus band, really. It could just counter us as well, though. I think it's gonna brick break because it sees the kill though, right? I'm still not entirely certain how that works. Thing is, if we double edge this, we just die. Because even if we hit it, we'll just die to brick break afterwards if it brick breaks because of recall damage. So one's basically a 1-for-1 trade because we'd have to just go Raikou and clean up afterwards. What's cross 4? Mind you, actually it's intimidated, isn't it? Let's take that into account. We can live. Cross 4. Cross 1 probably wants to rock to him actually, right? Because I'm faster. Yeah, 72% chance of +2. So cross 1 actually most likely is looking rock to him. Which I'm guessing will make it faster. It does. Yeah, cross 1 or rock to him, that's kind of awkward. What's cross 4 doing? Oh god. Oh dude, this is so cringe. Yeah, it's faster with Salak as well. What's Raikou doing? $67 to $79, so we need 33%. Oh, this is a bad lead for us. I mean, it can still be cross 2 and cross 3, so we'll look at them briefly. What are they doing? Probably bulking up. Contract us. Probably bulk up or Mega Horn. And this one's doing Brick Break, guaranteed. Which we can surf into Double Edge, that one. And we should live, barring... In fact, we do live. Alright. So cross 1's gonna Rock Tomb us. I'm so worried. I mean, realistically, I have to focus on cross 4. Cross 4 is like worst case scenario. Cross 4 could very easily demolish our team right now if we're not careful. Cross 4, we want to either surf or T-bolt or Rock Tomb first to then clean up with Double Edge and not bait it into enduring. When does it want to endure? It was below 35, right? Yes. So into this one, we probably want to surf in case it's guts, because we don't want to Thunderbolt it and give it guts to then kill us, right? Yeah, we probably just want to surf this turn. I'm going to surf this turn and we're going to scout, because we just lose to Hera 4 if we cook Double Edge. And I don't think we're ever swapping out here, because nothing else in the back wants to take a Mega Horn for free. We are faster. And it is -1. Can we ever go... No, because Thunderbolt just straight puts it into range, and if we Thunderwave it, we're going to give it Salah. Or we're going to give it Guts. Yeah, okay. Let's just surf. Let's see what happens. Yo, what's good, Auric? Welcome in. So it's Hera 1 Rock Tombing us. Okay. Which we are now slower, so it actually will want to like Mega Horn or something this time. And we don't get enough damage because we're 22, so I don't think we actually clean up with How slow is that? It's faster than Ursa. Yeah, Ursa's a bit slower. We need 33 to clean up with Raikou. So let's just cross 1. We're not dead to a hit though, are we? Probably brick breaking. If we go Raikou, it'll brick break first, and then it'll want to Rock Tomb because we'll be faster. So we could go Raikou and T-bolt, T-bolt. Just staying in, surfing, and then just getting the clean kill make more sense. The only way that ends badly, because in fact it won't see the kill, so it'll want to Rock Tomb if it does Focus Band actually. I think I'm going to surf again here. I think we're going to have to let go of Tauros here, unfortunately. Because this gives us an out into Focus Band as well. That's a crit. No, it's not. Cool. So now, it can see a kill with multiple corner. Because we're at 56. So it can see a kill with everything but Rock Tomb, which means it's guaranteed Mega Horn or Brick Break, right? Except that weird thing that happened at the end of last stream where Houndoom actually click counter when it saw a kill, so there's obviously some type of weird counter AI that I don't understand. Because somehow it can get a score higher than kill, which seems unusual. I guess it hit whatever that is to get 49% chance of +4. None of those apply. If the user's HP, that doesn't apply. Could be under 51. Doesn't have Mirror Coat, doesn't have Taunt. If the last move used by the foe is special, -1, else +1. If either of the foes typing is physical, no scoring change. Yeah, I guess it's if you're special typing, but your last used move is physical. It's kind of confusing. Don't really understand the counter stuff, so I'm not going to think too hard on it. Do we ever try and save Tauros? I don't think the answer is yes, because if we go Raikou and we get crit, that's bad. We would rather have a healthy Raikou, I feel like. Because this thing can still just Mega Horn this turn and hit my Raikou for 50%. I think I'm just gonna die here and revenge. We do have rest on our Raikou, but we are fast. Yeah, that's just what I'm weighing up K2. Like, Tauros is relatively quick as well. I just think that if we go to Raikou and we get crit, we just die, and that's just really bad. Because then we'd have to come back in with Tauros because we're slower with Ursaring. And then we'd have to double edge to pick up the kill, which it could focus band on, which would just be straight GG. But even if we don't have to focus band, we'd be hitting ourselves for like, we might even die to just the recoil of killing it afterwards. Because we'd be hitting ourselves for like, not 50 HP, 50%. We'd be hitting ourselves for a third of that, so we'd be taking another 40 of recoil. I mean, we could probably live that actually, but it'd be close. I think I'm just sacking here. Yeah, I think I'm just sacking. Yeah, okay. I'm glad we didn't swap out into a Mega Horn, to be honest. I think that's okay. Now, worst thing that happens here is it focus bands and hits us with a Swarm boosted Mega Horn. But we live that even... As long as it's not a crit, we live that. So we just T-bolt here. Heracross is a scary mon. Cool, no focus band. So that's Hera 1. Okay, that's good. That's a good mon to see. We like that. There's quite a few high-risk Moltres though, so we don't really know too much, but I think the answer's always just T-bolt here. I assume we kill all the Moltres. Barring some kind of Bright Powder or other hijinks. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop a T-bolt. Cool. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me. That is not what you want to see in the back, is it? Oh, fuck. Well, that's just unfortunate, really, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a Surf Tauros right now? Oh, fuck, that's bad. We do 2-hit KO. Focus Punch just straight kills us. Focus Punch would be okay though, because Focus Punch would... it wouldn't be okay though, because it wants to double team now. Golem 2 right now would be probably GG, I think. Because it's probably going to double... Probably doesn't see a kill, right? No. So this one would just start setting up double teams, and then Focus Punch just kills our Ursa in the back, so we can't even like counter on it or anything. Oh, this is really bad. Golem 1 wants to EQ, Golem 3 wants to EQ, Golem 4 wants to EQ. I don't think we can swap into any of those, can we? And we don't even know if this is guaranteed high risk because a lot of the mole traces satisfy the Freyas by itself. And, well, we know it can't be Molt 3. And we know it can't be Molt 1. Okay, let's get Golem in here. No, there's no focus bomb, so we actually just know nothing about this. Oh, dude, this is so just diabolical. Because we're also just at mercy of Quick Claw, like just straight up. We would still be we're 1 point slower after Rock Tomb. Are you serious? Rock Tomb into EQ doesn't kill though. I don't think we can swap, because if we swap into an EQ, we just lose. So I don't think swapping here is ever the plan. I think Golem 2 is just GG, and we just have to accept that. And we just have to play into the others. How do we play into the others? Can we do anything into the others? We could stall some of the EQs out, potentially. Because we could... rest, it could EQ, we rest, EQ, EQ again. We could stall out 6 wait. EQ, -2. No, we don't have crunch, we only have T-Bolt. Okay, so. What do I have left and what do they have left? I have this Raikou, which can't hit this golem, and I have an Ursa Ring in the back that has counter and EQ. But a lot of the golems have Quick Claw, which makes it really awkward. Can we do anything meaningful with PP stall here? It EQs us this turn, we take 50%. How much? Am I on the wrong Pokemon as well? I am. Okay, we're probably just dead, right? We can't actually do anything to this. Yeah, we're just dead. That's okay. So we can't do anything this turn, realistically. We can't swap in case we're swapping into an EQ. Clicking anything does nothing here. Is there any click that makes any sense here, other than just clicking anything and dying? I think Raikou is just to the birds. How much PP does Focus Punch have? They're 15. Oh god, it's 20. I mean, we don't live. All 3 of the EQs just kill us. I think we just rest in case it's the Focus Punch one, and maybe we can just like get hit by a Focus Punch, then stall at some of the PP. I don't know. Yeah, we're just dead. Okay, so it's EQ Golem, which tells us it's not Golem 2, which is good for us, because Golem 2 just beat us and we just lose. So it's good news that it's not Golem 2. We like that. Now, I mean, we have to go into Ursa here. I think the play is probably going to be counter. I just want to make sure that that makes sense. Because I think the problem with not countering this turn is we're playing Quick Claw the turn after. Like, if we EQ this turn, then if we get Quick Claw the turn after, we just lose. I'm just trying to figure out if there's any scenario where we don't counter. Golem 1 wants to actually Rock Tomb us, so we would be taking 94 and hitting it back for 184. We would then be slower, and it would want to EQ, but we would still be... As long as we don't get crit, we still win versus Golem 1 if we counter this turn. And the chance that it doesn't get the +2 score for Rock Tomb, it would EQ as well anyway. We guarantee kill all of them if we counter on an EQ. Yes. Golem 3. Yes. We don't want to EQ either, because then it can quick claw boom as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because it could quick claw Earth, but it can kill us also. It's got overlapping rolls, it's dead to counter on any of those moves. It's not going to click flamethrower. This one's going to just EQ for highest damage, so we just counter on that. I think it's just always counter. I think we're countering here. Alright, we need to see no crit. Or another high roll crit. That should be dead. Yep. Oof. Not even close. Not even close. If that was Golem 2, we just lost though. So we're very thankful that that was not... Oh, I've typed gold node. This isn't gold node. This is node 3. What am I on about? Golem in the back for our Raikou is not what you want to see. Alright, let's just do one last sweep and make sure we don't want anything. Hera is Hera 1, which is slow. We don't really like Hera 1 too much. Hera 1 is too slow for the, especially 3 IV. Plus you're playing like Mega Horn Roulette. Yeah, I don't think we like Hera 1. We don't know which molt it is, so we're not taking it. And I don't think we'd really want a Moltres anyway. I think we're just keeping and just sending. You see, Crystal Nolan doesn't have the same ring to it, Dave. I can't remember if it was... I think it was Riley. He called him Nold by accident, and we've been calling him Nold ever since. And Gold Nold has a lovely ring to it. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's swap all our counters to 31 before we forget. Yep, all 31 IVs. Scary fight, guys. Not a great first month to see either, to be honest with you. Okay. Red Ice. Yeah, it's not a great start. Okay. Well, we have no info, do we, so... Yeah, the name does not scale at all. If we double edge this, do we die to ice beams? Wow, like, the fact that double edge, jeez, just does nothing half the time. I mean, Regice 4 would probably want to be double edging just so it doesn't want to double team repeatedly. Yeah, the problem is though, KT, the Heracross doesn't have a... I don't think Hera 1 has... No, Hera 1's Brick Break, right, actually? Yeah, okay, Hera 1 is Brick Break. I was gonna say it doesn't have a fighting move, I was thinking it had Mega Horn, Rock Slide, or Rock Tomb counter, but no, it does have Brick Break. Worth looking at how Raikou does against these. Yeah, I do have CM and I do have Pressure. We could maybe stall some of the Ice Beams. The problem is I'm not the bulky Raikou, I'm the CM Raikou that's in, like, max speed, max special. I'm not Raikou 6. I think it's Raikou 1. Yeah, I mean, Tauros isn't doing particularly great into this. Wave A. Okay. Let's look at our good friend, Raikou. I mean, that damage is just diabolical. Oh, crit on swapping is just so bad. A freeze is just, like, diabolical. Plus, Regice 1 could Amnesia. I suppose we're not too worried about... I suppose Regice 1 probably wants so Amnesia, actually. So, against Regice 1, we get in for free, and then we can start CMing. And maybe stall it out of Ice Beams entirely. We'd have to stall it out of basically everything, because it would just be rest looping at the end, and then we'd have to come in and clean up. I mean, once it's out of moves, we could kill it with Ursa. And then that's just getting Ursa for free against the next one as well, which would be nice. Regice 2 is probably setting Rain. We just take so much from Blizzard though, like that's crazy. Like if we swap in on Rain, we get... Let's do that. I mean, swapping in against that's bad. Blizzard's only 5 PP though, right? So we'd come in, it would Blizzard us. We'd rest, it would Blizzard us. We'd swap to something else to stall it out of its last Blizzard safely. And then we'd come back in and we'd just try and set up with Raikou. Regice 2 actually is probably more stallable with Raikou. We'd only have to dodge like 1 crit freeze. Regice 3... Dude. Regice 3 wants the T-Wave though, actually. But we're Chester, so we would be paralyzed once we're in. It could also just explode randomly. Regice 4 is probably DTing. Regice 4 is pretty stallable though, in the grand scheme of things. Plus it would like waste turns doing Thunder Wave stuff and hailing, and we can probably set up a bit on Regice 4 and stall that out. Regice 5 would be pretty bad, because it would Ice Beam this turn, we wouldn't know it's that Regice, and then it would probably EQ our ass. Yeah, Regice 5 would be bad. We have Intimid it though at least, so it wouldn't be doing as much. Curse, yeah, Curse would be rough. Regice 5 would be pretty bad actually. It's kind of scary. Raikou's Chesto Berry, Cam. Regice 6 is potentially stallable. Again though, like... actually, Regice 6 probably... I mean, we'd have to take some risk versus Regice 6, wouldn't we? Oh yeah, true. KT. Yeah, of course. Clear body. Oh, it's like there's some that are okay to swap out on, and there's some that aren't. This is kind of rough. How much is Ursa doing into this? Again, though, we're taking a lot on the swap. How much do we need with Tauros to clean up with Ursa? We need 40%. I mean, we get 40% against most of these. We could Dedge, go down, Revenge with Ursaring. I'm just worried about hard swapping Raikou here, because like a crit or a freeze on the swap is just so bad. Like any crit and we just lose Raikou for nothing, basically. I mean, to be fair, if we go Raikou and we die, though, like... If we go Raikou and die, we can come back out with Ursa and be faster and have Tauros healthy in the back, but, like, that does feel pretty bad still. Regice 3... Regice 3 is TU-waving, which, again, like, we wouldn't be able to rest against that. If we get TU-waved, we'd probably... I don't know what we'd do. Because we'd be getting out, we'd have to rest. And if we get full powered, we'd just die. Like, there's a lot of upside to going Raikou and trying to stall it. I'm just... Like, if this was Raikou 6, like, we wouldn't get 2-hit KO'd like this, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable going Raikou and stalling with CM. I just think there's so much that can go wrong. I'm tempted to just double edge this turn, see which Regice it is, and then maybe we can try and set up on it afterwards. Because against most of these, we're getting enough damage with double edge here to where we can just clean up with Ursa. I'm worried about hard swapping into Raikou against this, like it just doesn't feel good. I'm gonna double edge, I think. I want to scout which one this is. And that seems like a lot of damage. Rain Dance, okay. Pretty sure that's how there's only one Regice, right? We go to this. I just think this swapping into ice moves is just so scary, man. Like, freeze is just GG in the factory half the time. Sevens. It's guaranteed. Regice 2, which is very stallable, actually. We'd only really need to stall it out of blizzards. And then we can set up relatively safely. Alright, it's guaranteed Regice 2, so let's get rid of the rest of these. So, what's it doing this turn? It's guaranteed to Blizzard this turn, right? Damn, we kind of wish we would have hard swapped last turn because we'd have swapped it on Rain Dance and then we would have CM'd against it, right? We would have, yeah. I mean, I can't, like, that's retrospective, that's okay. So if we hard switch now and we get crit, we can just go Ursaring and kill, right? Because we're guaranteed... How much is it on? It's on like... It's took like 40-something%. Like, Ursaring can clean up from here. We don't like that because we're going to take a lot of recoil and we're going to be chipped on both our last mons. But in the worst case that we do get hit by that, like, that feels okay. Like, that's not like instant GG. We don't want to lose Tauros and nothing here. That seems stupid. Like, Tauros is very good into rock grounds as well, because that's serve. Not very good, but like into him and then serve them. I feel like now we make the hard switch. Because it'll Blizzard. It'll Blizzard, we'll rest, it'll Blizzard again, Wall of Chester, we'll rest again. We'll be faster though, won't we? Right, let's think this through. It's gonna Blizzard, we'll take 70. We'll rest, we'll pop our Chesto. It'll have 3 PP left. It'll see highest damage Blizzard again. It'll Blizzard again. We rest again. And then that time we'll be fully asleep though, so it'll... I want to figure out how to engineer this so we get healthy-ish, because we're still taking decent damage from Thunder. Like, it's not like we can just completely ignore it. It's definitely Blizzarding this time. And we never 2-hit KO this, do it? Damage roll. Swapping on 70%. It sees a kill only with Blizzard, so it's guaranteed to Blizzard again. Is it worth, like, sacking Tauros here to, like, make this more safe? I don't know if that even works, though. Because it's going to Blizzard here, which leaves it with 4 PP, and we'd still have to rest twice, so we'd still have to pop our Chesto, and then we'd still be full asleep, regardless. And because we're faster, we'd be full asleep plus weak, assuming it hits every Blizzard. So we can't even live the follow-up Thunders. No, I don't think so, Kato. I'll double check. No, there's like no special AI. It has the weird AI with the ground type where it can use thunder on like Flygon as well. I remember that happened to me with a Fori and I was so confused. It tried to zap cannon my Flygon. I take too much damage with Raikou, man. Do I live 2 blizzards? Does it have to blizzard Tauros twice, is the other question. If it blizzards me... Oh, it just kills me with blizzard here, actually, so it's gonna just blizzard. I don't know how to burn... Like, what I'm trying to think through right now, right, is if I go Raikou... Sorry. If I go Raikou... Like, I'll be taking a blizzard, assuming it doesn't miss, right? I rest, I get blizzarded again the next turn, because that's the only way it sees a kill. So it's used 4 PP, but then I'm asleep. Like, I'm asleep. Blizzard. It sees a kill. It's gonna blizzard again. So I'd come in, I get hit. It's minus 2 PP. I rest. It blizzards. It's minus another 2 PP. But then I'm asleep. So it's got 1 blizzard left and I'm just a sitting dog. This is shit, man. I don't know if I can... I don't think there's a way to stay healthy, basically. I think I'm always going to be asleep and low HP. Because it's slower, so I'm always going to be getting hit. I'm always going to be resting, then getting hit afterwards. I'd have to basically sack Tauros and take a massive hit on Ursaring if I want to, like, full stall out the Regice. And that seems risky considering, like, I only have electric coverage on Raikou. I'd almost feel better just double edging again here with Tauros. And then cleaning up with Ursaring. I mean, this has Bright Powder as well, actually. But then again, like, Blizzard can just miss. Like, if it misses 1 Blizzard, like, we're basically safe with Raikou, and then we get +6. Like, Blizzard's only 70% accurate. It only has 3 clicks. How much are we taking from the other moves with Raikou? Yeah, not that much. I'm gonna go Raikou here. We'll try and stall, and if we fail, we'll just have to revenge with Ursaring. Yeah, okay. That's 2 out of 5. And if it misses, we're chilling, basically. How much are we taking at +1? Yeah, we still just die, so we can't ever see him. Yeah, we have to guaranteed rest here, don't we? If we rest here, we get hit by Blizzard again. We're 104 HP again. But we're asleep. How do we ever wake up and kill this? I'm many rain turns is that as well? I double-edged it set rain. I don't think I should have done this. So that's rain. We double-edged into rain. And then it's used another rain turn there, so it's 2 out of 5 for rain as well. I mean, we just fish for a blizzard mist, really, don't we now, at this point? We rest and it misses. Yeah, let's just rest here. We could get a blizzard mist, which would be massive. No. Okay, it's 3 out of 5 for the round. Now, I think we probably sack one of our other mons here, so we can rest and then get to +6. Which mon deserves to be sacked more? Intim on Tauros seems nice, but Tauros is already a little bit chipped. I think for sure we're swapping here, because then we get upside of getting +6. Which one do we sack? I don't think Tauros Surf is doing enough to, like, rock grounds. We do, like, I don't know, like a Rhydon or a Golem or something. Yeah, we don't do enough. We don't die either after Intemp. Yeah. The thing is, I'm weak into EQ, yes. But Raiku's probably not beating a lot of the EQs anyway. It's what do I want more? I feel like Tauros is probably better into like a rock ground though, because it lives one after an interim. And then I have Surf, which is 4x because it's the weird special Tauros. I think we're going Ursaring to die here. And like Ursaring's also slow, so at least like Tauros is probably getting a hit on something, whereas Ursaring probably isn't. Which might be useful for something. Yeah, I think Ursa probably is the sack. Yeah, I'm gonna sack Ursa here. I'm just gonna spam counter or something, and then we're gonna try and set Raik up to the moon. Hit all 5, by the way. Well, all 3, I guess. Probably not that unlikely in the grand scheme of things. So that was turn 4 of rain, and it's now blizzards. So what's it clicking into Ursa now? What are we at? 143. Yeah, we're just sacking here, aren't we? There's no reason to do anything else. We can't swap back in, because presumably like a Thunder crit or something would kill Raikou, and Paralysis is just GG. Yeah, we just counter. Yep. Thunder, okay. Rain should end now. Yep, so rain's over. Does it see a kill or is it going to want to rain here? 15. We're at 36%, so it doesn't actually see a kill. That's what I'm just thinking, KT, but if it doesn't rain dance, it could A, crit us and kill us, or it B, could paralyze us with thunder potentially if it goes raw thunder, and then we are actually just slower and we just lose. I want to say that we just rest, because we can probably just stall it out of thunders as well, relatively safely. Because, I mean, we're going to be asleep 2 turns, right? Like, it could even just rain dance this turn for free. I feel like we can just rest it out of thunders first, and then set up afterwards. I feel like going for a CM this turn, like, yes, could make sense, but a crit or a para could just be like, GG. Like, if I CM here... I mean, it's going to click thunder if it attacks, right, because it's highest damage. If I do that, taking 13 to 15, yeah, so crit would kill us. I think rest's just safe here. I'm just gonna rest. I like rest too. We can maybe try and paralyze this at some point as well. So it used 1 thunder on Taurus, didn't it? 1 out of 10 thunder. And that's 2 out of 5 rain. Yeah, I like my odds here. Let's do active rain turns. That's 1 out of 5 for the rain turns. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're asleep, so it doesn't really matter here. Let's just click buttons. Thunder. So that's 3 out of 10 on thunder. What's the highest damage of a thunder crit? 146. 73 plus 146. 219, so it's safe into double thunder. So that's rain turn 2 out of 5. It's 5 out of 10 thunders. Is that because it's highest damage and moves out of PP, Happy? I mean, it's only thundered so far, does it not calculate that in there? Surely we just rest again here, right? And we just loop this until it's out of thunders, and then we're, like, pretty safe once this is out of thunders. Like, we could CM. I mean, the thing I'm worried about is getting parried, right? Like, if I CM here and I get parried, like, we could still just lose. I think I'm just gonna rest again. Like, I'm gonna stall this out of thunders first, and then we'll play the rest of the game. I mean, it's only using thunder, so I don't know, it's weird. I mean, it could just be picking it, but it seems like it's picked it a lot if that's the case. I think that's 3 out of 5. That might be 4 out of 5 on the rain, I'm not sure. It's 9 out of 10 thunders. Okay, so rain's out, so it could also just rain here. But again, like, I think I'd rather just rest here. Like, I feel like if I just rest, I'm just completely safe, no? Because this is last Thunder PP now. It saves us from getting parried if something bullshit happens. Like, I'm just resting again. I feel like rest is just completely safe, though. 3 out of 5 round notes. Do we want to T-wave it? I guess we'll take less to struggle than we would to Brick Break, but I don't know if we want to use all our PP for stalling this out. Like, we could, like, it really doesn't have that much PP left once it's done with this. We could T-wave it, get it struggling, and then, like, finish this as healthy as we can, basically. I'm not going to Thunder Wave yet, I'll calm mine for now, but Why did I do that? I meant to rest. Okay, I'm just brain damage. If we get crit here, I'm gonna cry. I really did not mean to do that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, man. No power, please. Cool. Okay, we're safe. That was a miss. I don't know what I was doing. I was lost in the source. That's okay though. What's Brick Break crit doing? Brick Break crit's doing 98 max. So we're just completely safe to CM again, right? Yeah, just CM again. Save some of our rests. Alright, now we need to rest. Stop clicking stupid things, idiot. Rest. Yes. Okay. How to throw your streak in one easy step. Stall out a whole Regice just to then misclick on the last turn and then get crit or paralyzed or some bullshit. We should probably start keeping track of brick breaks now, right? Is that the third brick break? I think that was the third one, right? 6 out of 15. Stop shaking, bro. Real and true. Rain stopped. This might be the 5th rain dance, I'm not 100% sure. You've heard tales of the Regice joke. Yeah, Regice is not a very fun Pokemon, bro. He's kind of toxic. Alright, if there's a ground type after all this, I'm gonna shoot myself. Or like a Volt Absorb Mon. To be fair, when with this setup, we can probably stall out a Volt Absorb Mon. It would just be we'd be very scared of a ground type at this point. Yeah, we're safe to just... What was the crit again? 98. Yeah, we're just completely safe to do this. Yeah, Registeel's very... Yeah, all of them are scary, to be honest. Regirock's got all the Quick Claw Boom stuff. Registeel has some Quick Claw Boom and just some can get out of hand very fast type stuff. Okay, and now we need the rest because we can die to a crit. I tell you what, playing the factory has really made me like Raikou. Like, it sucks that a lot of them don't have, like, anything to hit grounds. Like, the bite one feels quite nice. But, like, it's a very good Pokemon. I very much like Raikou. I stopped tracking its PP ages ago. This count is just useless for Brick Bro. It's its last round dance. I think we stall out Rain as well, just because... In case there's, I don't know, something weird with Swift Swim that could cause us a problem in the back. Like, I don't know, like a Kingdra or something. Or, I don't even know if the Ludis can get fast enough with this speed too, but maybe they can. I'm just gonna, like, get rid of Rain before I do anything also. Okay, it's struggling. Cool. So I'm gonna power it here to try and fish for it not hitting me while I rest. And then we're gonna rest and then we're gonna kill this. Okay, Bright Powder, hilarious. I think we're okay still for the recall turns. We might be able to fish some powers and just stay a bit healthier from our rest maybe, but even if not, it's not the end of the world. Rain's done, wonderful, let's rest. We want to see some full powers here if we can, keep us nice and healthy. Yeah, we're gonna take a fair bit here, annoyingly, but it is what it is. Okay, nice. Power again? No, okay. I think we take that still, because I'm worried about it doing too much damage to itself and dying. I don't think we're going to fish much better than 1 power. 1 out of 3 turns seems pretty good to me. I think we take our kill here. Or we bright powder. Oh, dude. Now we have to choose. I mean, we got 1 power. Like, for 4 turns, that's still about odds of getting a paralysis. I feel like we're not going to fish much better than that with its remaining HP. Do we rest again here or no? How many have we got left? 4. Yeah, we might end up needing those rests later. I think I'm still going to take the kill. If we miss again this turn, I'll probably rest, I think. Okay. This Regi's dead. Alright, let's see what we got. It can't be bright powder, but it can quick claw us. That's really not what you want to see, is it, to be honest? Did we kill at +6? There's focus bands as well. This could be bad. I mean, realistically, even if it's quick claw ones, like, we're not swapping here. Like, our Tauros, it just doesn't seem like a good thing to swap out on. Like, we kill them all. So I think we're just risking an EQ here, because, I mean, what's our alternative? We go to Tauros and Timid. It probably Dragon Dances anyway. And then we just lose +6 for nothing. I think it's always just Thunderbolt here still. And we just have to hope it's not going to do some type of cringe to us. It can't be Bright Powder, so it would be like Focus Band that would be like annoying, right, I guess. And obviously Quick Claw. How many of the Quick Claw ones? To be fair, that one, we don't care if it Quick Claws us too much, as long as we don't get, like, status bullshit. This one, we also probably live, I want to say. We're only really worried about Quick Claw from 9. I want to say 7 probably doesn't kill us. 7 might kill us. After Sand, it probably would. Oh yeah, it might kill us. Okay, I mean, we're just rolling the dice here anyway. Okay, no Quick Claw. Alright, not a ground type in the back, please. We should be faster, and we've already burned Bright Powder. Stealing our whole mojo, bro. Also, can we talk about this guy's team? Like, what is this actual demon team? Can't be Tauros 4. You think it couldn't have been a ground? What about, like... Why could it not have been a ground? Would something have come out versus Raikou? What did we fight second? It was Regice, then T-Tar. I mean, T-Tar could have been... T-Tar could have had EQ, right? I'm not sure. I'm not as... Like, I know the basic stuff, Appy, but, like, I'm not as good on, like, the switch logic and, like, the very fine details yet. I haven't been playing for, like, that long. Yeah, there's, like, Domfan. Oh, grounds without EQ. Is that how it works? Would it have been a ground... I thought it was if their type was weak against Jaws, they come out next. Like, super effective move with a weak type. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Let's just click T-Bot, though. This should just be dead. Beautiful. Nold 3 is deceased. That's a new PB and another Nold head put on a pike. That's what we like to see. It's up there to our win counter on this. Have that Nold. I know it's move and type based, but I thought it was like weak type with super effective move, if that makes sense. That's what we like to see. That was a stressful round, I'm not gonna lie. That was a scary team from Nold. He bought some of the counter picks for us. Almost through with the misclick on the rest, but not punished, fortunately. Alright. That is going to be it for the stream, because that was way too much effort. And I feel like I've been live for like 30 hours already. Oh, that was 2.5 hours for one set. We love that. Thank you for watching though, guys. Probably be live. I might stream some more tomorrow. Battle Factory, I'm not sure yet. I've reached my attention span and I want to watch Wildcat as well. So, yeah. I want to see him push his world record also. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.